Absolute Productions is a family of musicians and artists, a band of brothers and sisters that are passionate about music, art, and philanthropy. They are serious about what they do, and they spread their love of music and art through performance and community outreach. Dia Bashar, a United States Air Force captain, also known as DJ Absolute and the head of Absolute Productions, has for the last 2 years spread countless hours of his time every week working with Denver youth, trying to provide them with a physical and creative outlet in hopes that his efforts will keep them on the path of success.
So when I graduated, I went active duty. I commissioned into the Air Force. I became a second lieutenant and started, working all over the world doing engineering with the military. Loved it. Got a chance to go out and see the world. I've been to Dubai, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Oman, and a bunch of other places throughout the Middle East and Europe. And had a great opportunity to see the world. And I remember one day I was sitting on the floor of an airplane on the way to Afghanistan. And I was thinking, I kind of lost touch with playing the piano and DJing and playing the saxophone, and I missed it. And I knew that, I was entering a phase in my life where I had to make a decision. Do I want to just go down the engineering route and be an Air Force soldier and do that forever, or until I retire, or do I want to go back into music and fall back in love with my first passion? And it was on the floor of that aircraft that I wrote the doctrine for the Absolute family. I was doing nothing musical at the time, musical oriented. But when I came here, I always wanted to play the drums. I always wanted to be a DJ. I always wanted to practice how to do it, and because I thought it was just the dopest thing in the world. So coming here was a dream come true, opened up a lot of doors for me. When I got here, what I realized was that everyone here is really super nice and really cool and chill, and you're free to be whoever you are. And that's my favorite part, because it's gotten me out of a shell that I've been in, and it's really opened my horizons to new things.
There's no price on doing the right thing, and that's the motto of Absolute Fam. However, this creates a challenge in finding committed artists who are willing to not only perform and showcase their skills, but also give back to the community. And so our biggest challenge over time is to just make sure we invited the right people, and we kept out the people that weren't all about helping others and perfecting their art form and performing and entertaining, because those are the core functions of what we were all about. If they were cool with all that, then they fit in and they were meant to be here, and you could tell right from that first day when they showed up with that big smile on their face. But if they weren't all about the community service and the art, then they would eventually just weed themselves out. We have some people come in, they have talent, but they're a little selfish, they're all about themselves, and we're about helping other people and helping other people prosper. If you're there, you're here to help everybody else get to where you're at. We have some people that come in here and don't want to do that. People used to come for, just to show off their skills and basically not really want to give back. And that's part of what we're all about, is giving back. And there's so many people around that just don't seem like that they care about giving back. They're just all about themselves. As time progressed, we realized that we had to just, change the rules a bit. So instead of it being an open house and an open door policy, it was an invite-only policy. So if you knew somebody who you knew would be a great fit for the studio, then you would invite them and bring them in. And if that person knew somebody that they knew would make a great fit and they love to dance, to DJ, or whatever, they would come and they would be a good fit. Despite the challenges of funding and maintaining a crew committed to the community, Dia is hopeful that Absolute Fam will persevere on the wings of philanthropy and their artists' creativity and ability to see the world in new ways. So a lot of the times I get people asking me, like, what do you want to do next? What's next for the Absolute family and the crew, and where are you guys going? And in my heart, I know where I want the place to go. I want everybody that's in the crew now to succeed and grow up and go perform all over the world and do what it is they love, whether it's videography or whether it's DJing or playing the piano or breakdancing. Whatever it is, I want them to be the best that they can be and go make a ton of money doing it and love it and perform and make people smile all over the globe. My hopes are that we kind of get a little bit more funding and a little more exposure to everything that's going on here, and how wonderful all the programs are as to DJing, dancing, and everything else that's going on. And it's still going. It's still growing. People are still hearing about us. People love us. Never heard any complaints. And it's really exciting to be a part of something like this and see how far it's grown and how much it is growing and how much we can help people. So it's sky's the limit for Absolute Family.